My name's Jola Josie and I'm travelling all around New Zealand in my cute, reconnecting with my childhood roots. So join me by watching my video blog.
I'm quite proud of all of it because I know every screw, every piece of wood personally. So I've done the whole lot. There. My bench is macrocarpa and it's a bend of a tree, and so it has all this amazing grain in it. So we've had to fill like gaps and holes with resin. There's stones in here from my friend's driveway, and this is out of like 100-year-old house. It's the old Preston ceiling panels. So my friend gave it to me and it was so covered in old paint. I do lots and lots of paint stripper and wire brushing to get all that paint off, and then I've done the hammerite and kind of made it look antique-y. I've designed fruit shelves so that you carry your fruit around on a shelf. I think that's quite a good concept. I got Phil, the woodworker on the original Gypsy Fair. He did this for me. I showed him my picture and he fretworked it and then carved it into that beautiful, beautiful thing that it is. And there we go, there's something crazy. Curved Insanity ceiling panels. Right, so on the outside, when I did these curved panels on the outside, it was tricky, but it was relatively easy because I soaked each panel in a water bath and made it wet, and then I could use clamps and things to bend it and hold it. But then when I came to doing the inside, I couldn't use clamps because I already had the outside cladding on. We then put elephant glue on the panel, and then we used our special hand, shoulder and feet clamps. So me and my friend were up here doing things like this and holding the panel while doing something here and there, and then we ended up with another friend up who was like this, holding it like that. Well, and it was insane. It was just the craziest stuff. So each one of these little tacks then had to be drilled and then tapped in, and we did it. But yeah, I think that the quickest we managed to do a panel was 3.5 hours, and we thought we were awesome doing it in 3.5 hours because they curve at least 2, if not 3 or 4 ways all at once. This pulley, I have a strop that comes up over here and then down to these bits in my floor, and then my whole floor opens up with my bed on it so that my cab can tilt. And my mate Purple designed it. He's awesome. I gave him my drawings of how I wanted my truck and all the floor design, and he designed the steel frame and then welded me my steel frame, and then I ground all the welds and painted them all and did everything else. And yeah, I didn't have all the skills when I started. I'd never put a window in. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I'd never done before, but all it is a matter of learning how to do it. There's some things that I was really aware that I wouldn't do. All the gas lines are all done by a certified gas guy. The fireplace, the chimney and everything has all been put in by a guy that does that for a living. The electrical stuff, my fuse box and everything, that's all done by somebody that is their trade. So in here is the shed. So all my stuff and my tables and everything, and there's wooden steps that go up and you can get in up there. All this pipe work is actually not pipe work, it is just my way of covering my wiring. But what I've actually done is just cut about that much out of like plumbing pipe that you might use for your kitchen sink or something, and then just like slotted it over the wiring. Got more kind of pipe work and stuff that I'm going to do yet, because this isn't finished. Still need to do a lot of kind of edge finishing and stuff, and I've got like some lights and things that I want to have a whole bunch of copper piping going all over the show like crazy with big switches and things, so it'll all be kind of a carry-on of that. You know, these things just happen in time.